Judges, are we ready? Ready? Okay. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 71st Fayette County Fair and the 40th Fayette County Queen Contest. 40 years ago tonight was the very first Queen Contest, and later this evening, when it comes time to crown the new Queen, you are all going to meet some of the past Queens that's on that board there. We invited all 40 of them back. Some of them are here this evening. Others, couldn't make it due to obligations and actually vacations, things like that. But you'll get a chance to meet them tonight when it's time to crown the new Queen. So we are going to get started this evening. You're also going to be introduced to all of these lovely young ladies. We're so happy to have a lot of visiting queens here tonight. As you can see, we like to travel from fair to fair and support each other, and we are thankful that all of you girls are here this evening. So we're going to get started with introductions and get this day going. The girls have been here since 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock this afternoon. They've had a very long day with interviews and spending a lot of time in this. It's so sad they had to spend the whole day in air condition. I know, but so they're ready to get this night started also. My name is Charlotte DiCarlo. I'm the Queen Coordinator for the Queen Contest, and my committee is Elizabeth May and Debbie Stanish. And I also want to recognize Lily Stanish, Debbie's granddaughter. She has been a tremendous help to me, to all of us. Yesterday or Tuesday night decorating, all day today. So thank you, Lily, for everything that you have done. And now to introduce you to probably really the most important person in this room right now, my queen, our queen, don't you dare, Olivia Love, escorted by her mom. And we wanted her mom to escort her tonight. Mom chose this because Mom has been with her all year traveling and doing a lot of things. So it's right that Mom got to escort her in tonight. So let's give a round of applause to Olivia. Okay, so you good? You ready to go? Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen here tonight is Elizabeth is going to introduce each contestant. As they come up, they're going to give a 15-second introduction about themselves, and then they're going to model their beautiful gowns while Elizabeth reads a bio, a little bit telling you about each of the girls and what they do and what their interests are and their involvement in agriculture or the fair. So Elizabeth, you want to come forward and start that?
Contestant number 1.
Hi, I'm Summer Hollis, and thank you for joining us here at the fair for 250 years of freedom.
Contestant number 1 is Summer Hollis. Summer is the 17-year-old daughter of Stacy Stamp of Uniontown. Summer will graduate from Laurel Highlands High School in 2027. Her high school activities include the marching band, ROTC, and cello. Her agricultural activities include 3 years in the past being a part of the Lamb Club. Her community activities include ushering at the State Theater and volunteering at Christian Clay's Winery to do their elf for their Christmas party. She attended a week at the Elmer Hafer American Legion State Police National Guard Youth Camp. Summer's future plans are to join the State Police Academy and later become a homicide detective. Again, contestant number 1, Summer Hollis. Contestant number 2.
Hi, my name is Lydia Gary. I'm 18 years old and I reside in Ada, PA. Tonight, I invite you to celebrate 250 years of freedom, family, and Pennsylvania fairs.
Contestant number 2 is Lydia Gary. She's the 18-year-old daughter of Justin and Angela Gibson of Brownsville. She's a 2025 graduate from Brownsville High School. During high school, Lydia participated on the varsity member of soccer, basketball, softball, and volleyball. Her agricultural activities include an FFA member, 4-H club vice president, treasurer and secretary, and volunteers at the Humane Society. Lydia's current college is University of Kentucky. Her college activities include board member of the Lucky Ones Foundation, a foster care support organization, and the Collegiate Fourth member and Honor Society member. Her community activities include volunteering with young 4-H members to teach them how to properly care for and show their 4-H projects. Lydia's future plans are to earn her bachelor's in animal science at the University of Kentucky and then further her education to become a large animal veterinarian. Again, contestant number 2, Lydia Gary. Contestant number 3.
My name is Olivia Eicher. I'm 17 years old. I will be a senior at Albert Gallatin High School, and I would like to welcome you all to the Fayette County Fair.
Contestant number 3 is Olivia Eicher. She's a 17-year-old daughter of Josh and Christy Eicher of Fairchance. She will graduate from Albert Gallatin High School in 2027. Her high school activities include soccer team, golf team, track, ski club, interact club, SAD club, National Honor Society, and the Animal Club. Her agricultural activities include the New Horizons Swine Club. Olivia's community activities include working the middle school track meets, face painting at kids' baseball games. She works at Myers Catering and volunteers as fair staff. Olivia's future plans are to go to college and study forensic anthropology. Again, contestant number 3, Olivia Eicher. Contestant number 4.
Hi, my name is Isabel Coleman. I'm 17 years old, and I'd like to invite you out to the blacksmithing event this Sunday in the Nemo Coleman Pavilion.
Contestant number 4 is Isabel Coleman. She is the 17-year-old daughter of Christopher and Susan Coleman of Lemont Furnace. She is a member of the Laurel Highlands Senior High School class of 2027 and a dual-enrolled student at West Virginia University. Diagnosed with ulcerative colitis at age 5, Isabel has faced significant health challenges but refuses to let them define her. Inspired by her family's experiences, she is deeply committed to serving others and making a positive impact. Her community involvement includes fundraising for Jump for Heart, participating in Taking Steps for Crohn's and Colitis, the Twisted Tines Outdoors Club, volunteering at Grace Veterinary Clinic, serving on the Fayette County Junior Fair Board, and earning membership in the National Honor Society and the National Society of High School Scholars. Isabel also gains hands-on experience through blacksmithing at CSI Forge, with that also bringing her the opportunity to be in the music video called Strong by Charles Wesley Godwin. She participates in agricultural work at her family's Four Bells farm. An avid softball player, she has earned a 4th-place national finish with her travel team, all-county honors her freshman year, and varsity letters in her freshman, sophomore, and junior years. These experiences have built her leadership, teamwork, perseverance, and strong work ethic. Currently working 3 jobs, accountants receivable for Fayette Rental Solutions, bookkeeping and accounting at Mayolo and Associates, and umpiring softball games, pursuing PIAA certification, she continues developing professional skills. Isabel plans to pursue higher education and a career in the medical field. Her goal is to inspire others, showing that disabilities, illnesses, and hardships do not limit one's future. Again, contestant number 4, Isabel Coleman. Contestant number 5. I love the boots.
Hi, my name is Caroline Smith. I'm from Smithfield, PA, and I would like to invite all of you guys to spend the 71st to come on down to the 71st Fayette County Fair and celebrate 250 years of freedom, family, and PA fairs. Thank you.
Contestant number 5 is Caroline Smith. She's a 20-year-old daughter of Laura and Glenn Smith of Smithfield. Caroline was a 2024 graduate from Albert Gallatin High School. During high school, Caroline participated in the PA Envirothon team captain and Ag Interact Club president. Her agricultural activities include the 4-H Swine Club, Agricultural Improvement Association member, Junior Fair Board member, Home Economics Committee member. Caroline's current college is West Virginia University. Her college activities include WVU Honors Foundations Program, and her community activities include Fayette County Cattlemen's Association and Smithfield Fire Department. Caroline's future plans are to graduate from WVU with a degree in soil science to help future farmers and local agriculture. Again, contestant number 5, Caroline Smith. Contestant number 6.
Hi, I'm Peyton Stout. I'm 17 years old. I'll be graduating from Albert Gallatin High School next year, and I'd like to thank you for coming to the 2026 Fayette County Fair.
Contestant number 6 is Peyton Stout. She's a 17-year-old daughter of Chad and Kelly Stout of Smithfield. Peyton will graduate from Albert Gallatin High School in 2027. Her high school activities include the Interact Club, Ski Club, Math Team, Academic League, Golf Team, Track and Field, SAD Club, WVU, Dual Enrollment, and Envirothon. Her agricultural activities include Western PA Youth Rodeo Queen 2025, Fayette County Photography Club, Press Club, New Horizon 4-H Club, Dawson 4-H Club. Peyton's community activities include working middle school track meets, volunteering at the church reading to elementary students, Western PA Youth Rodeo, NASA student presentation, WMBS radio interview, Fort Armstrong Rodeo, Press Club interview, and Coop with 4-H from Tennessee. Peyton's future plans are to attend college and after college, get a job in her field of study. Again, contestant number 6, Peyton Stout. Contestant number 7.
My name is Kendra Smalley. I'm 17 years old. I'm from Connellsville, PA. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Contestant number 7 is Kendra Smalley. She is the 17-year-old daughter of Derek and Amy Smalley of Bullskin. Kendra will graduate from homeschool in 2027. Her high school activities include breeding and raising goats and sheep. Her agricultural activities include Rolling Hills 4-H Club, Teen County Council, and a Junior Fair Board member. Her community activities include filling food boxes in her community and helping younger 4-H members with their 4-H projects, collecting blankets for the homeless, filling backpacks for kids for school supplies. Kendra's future plans are to attend WVU for animal nutrition. Again, contestant number 7, Kendra Smalley. Contestant number 8.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Kendall Kolar. I'm 17 years old. I reside in Mount Pleasant, and it is my pleasure to stand before you tonight with my friends, family, and animals by my side, celebrating 250 years of freedom, family, and Pennsylvania fairs here at the Fayette County Fair. Thank you.
Contestant number 8 is Kendall Kolar. She's a 17-year-old daughter of Jim and Tiffany Kolar of Mount Pleasant. Kendall is a 2026 graduate from Mount Pleasant High School. Her high school activities include Skills USA, CWCTC Trunk or Treat. Her agricultural activities include Next Gen 4-H Club, Ag Fest, and Wild with Nature. Kendall's college will be in the fall, Penn Commercial. Her community activities include CWCTC Trunk or Treat, Ag Fest, and Wild with Nature. And Kendall's future plans are to become a nail technician. Again, contestant number 8, Kendall Kolar. All right, Charlotte will now bring the girls up and introduce them to give their speeches for you.
Okay, so the next portion of this, the girls have to present a speech to you on why you should come to my fair. It's very important for them to sell the fair to you, the importance that we have a fair, and promoting agriculture, which honestly, you look at these girls and they're so beautiful in their gowns and they are so out of their comfort zone and so uncomfortable. Tomorrow morning, they'll all be in boots and jeans and in the barns and doing everything except being in these gowns. I can guarantee that. Probably tonight, half of you are going to get out of your gowns and go to the barn when this is over. I know that. So the first contestant's going to come up, and Summer, you ready? And she's going to come and present to you her speech.
Why should you come to my fair? Have you ever wanted a place where you can enjoy great food, exciting rides, live entertainment, and make unforgettable memories with family and friends? If so, then the Fayette County Fair is the place to be. The Fayette County Fair is more than just a fair. It is a tradition that brings our community together year after year. It is a place where people of all ages can find something they love, whether you're a thrill seeker looking to ride the biggest attractions, a foodie eager to enjoy funnel cakes, fresh cut fries, corn dogs, the corn on the cob the veterans provide for us every year, the fresh homemade ice cream from Cold Stone, or you're someone who simply wants to spend quality time with loved ones, the fair has it all. One of the best parts of the fair is the entertainment. Throughout the week, visitors can enjoy exciting events, live music, agriculture exhibits, animal shows, and competitions that showcase the hard work and talents of our local residents. It is a great opportunity to support our community and learn about Fayette County's rich farming heritage. The fair is also a perfect place to create lasting memories. Imagine laughing on the Ferris wheel as the sun sets behind you, winning a stuffed animal for your girlfriend or boyfriend at one of the many game booths, or watching the fireworks light up the night sky. These are the moments that stay with us long after the fair season is over. Another reason you should come to the fair is that your attendance supports local businesses, farmers, exhibitors, and organizations that work hard to make the fair a success every year. By coming to the fair, you're helping keep this cherished tradition alive for many generations to come. In today's busy world, we don't always get the chance to unplug and spend some time outdoors and connect with our community. The Fayette County Fair gives us that opportunity. It is a chance to put away our phones for a while, enjoy the excitement, meet new people, and celebrate everything that makes our county so special. So this year, don't miss out. Bring your family, invite your friends, and experience everything the Fayette County Fair has to offer. Come for the rides, stay for the food, enjoy the entertainment, and leave with memories you'll never forget. Thank you, and I hope to see you all around the Fayette County Fair this year and come celebrate 250 years of freedom with us.
You ready? Okay, contestant number 2, Lydia.
If I were to ask you all to describe your perfect summer day, I imagine every answer in this room would be different. Some of you might picture the thrill of hearing an engine roar down the track, or might imagine the smell of fresh-cut hay drifting through the barns, the taste of a warm funnel cake melting in your mouth, or maybe even the thrill of seeing fireworks light up in the night sky. Our fair isn't built around one event or one attraction, it's built around the people. That is what makes Fayette County Fair so special. No matter who you are or what brings you through those gates, there's something within those fairgrounds with an adventure waiting for you. Maybe you're the person who can't wait to hear the announcer say, "Let the judging begin," as exhibitors proudly walk months of hard work through the show ring. Or maybe you're the person who can't wait to watch the grandstands. Behind every exhibitor and every showman, there's months of hard work that you don't see. Late nights, early mornings, feeding, training, and caring for your animals. Or maybe your perfect day sounds a little bit more loud. Maybe you're cheering as monster trucks soar through obstacles, holding your breath during the rodeo, or watching motorcycles go through motocross. Maybe you're sitting in the grandstands as it rumbles during the demolition derby or the truck pulls. Maybe your day is a little bit more quiet. You can wander through exhibit halls, look at homemade quilts, baked goods, artwork, photography, and floral displays, all encapsulating the talent here in Fayette County. You can watch young people demonstrate robotics, STEM projects, and look at their artwork, and look at the future of Fayette County and how intelligent it is. And then there are the traditions. Fayette County has Meet the Queen's Day, Veterans Day, Senior Citizens Day, and Livestock Auction Day. These aren't just traditions, but they're reminders of the hard work that our generation has put in to represent this fair and make it what it is today. If you're bringing your family, the fair becomes something completely different. Children racing from carnival ride to carnival ride, looking through the petting zoo, or laughing at the hog race. Parents can sit down, enjoy live music, eat delicious food, and finally get the time to settle down and just enjoy being in the presence of each other. And then this year, as we celebrate 250 years of Freedom, Family, and Pennsylvania fairs, that message is even more meaningful. For 250 years, fairs have brought communities together. They have celebrated agriculture, honored hard work, supported local businesses, and provided opportunities for the youth in this county. The Fayette County Fair continues that tradition every single summer. Some people may come for one night, others might come every day. Some people will leave with the blue ribbon, others will leave with a full stomach or maybe a big stuffed animal. But everybody leaves with a memory, and that is the magic of the Fayette County Fair. It's where you reconnect with neighbors you've known your whole life, become friends with strangers while sitting shoulder to shoulder in the grandstands, and it's where children discover agriculture for the first time. It's where grandparents continue to watch traditions being passed down from generation to the next. So why should you come to my fair? Come because there's something waiting for you won't find anywhere else. Come for the excitement, come for the agriculture, and come for the people. But most importantly, come because for 10 unforgettable days every summer, the Fayette County Fair becomes something more than just a fair. It becomes the heart of the community. Thank you.
Okay, next we have Olivia.
The Fayette County Fair has been evolving and growing for 71 years, including this year. And clearly, it's still around for a reason because it contributes so much to our community. When I talk about the fair, I typically say my fair. Not because it's just mine, it belongs to everyone here, and that's because of all the memories we all make here. Every inch of this place, including the barns, the outdoor arenas, petting zoo, carnival, and even the home ec buildings, holds a special place in everyone's hearts because people create memories that will last a lifetime. Starting with the barns, whether you know it or not, you're walking through there seeing parents, seeing themselves and their kids because they also were once young, showing animals in these barns and participating in 4-H like all of us. And the 4-H kids themselves get to prove their hard work and dedication to the work they've been putting in year-round to get to where they are today and prove how hard they've worked to get here. Even if you're not interested in the 4-H aspect of the fair or even the carnival, you can always just come to support your local businesses. People put their heart and soul into what they do for a living, and by coming here, whether you buy anything or not, you're supporting them in every way you can, which proves to them that what they're doing is all worth it. The fair only lasts 10 short days, and while I'm here, everything slows down. So, as you're walking around, take it all in. The Dirty Dog sweet tea, the fresh funnel cake right out the fryer, walking through the barns, seeing all the freshly bathed animals. It's all really important to someone different, and you may not know that. So as someone who's been coming to the fair for so long that I can't even remember the first time I've walked through the gates, it's one of the best places you could be. I can't wait for it to begin again as it ends, but if we didn't get to miss it for a whole year, it wouldn't be so special. So why should you come to my fair? Because there's history, tradition, community, and there's no better place to be than the Fayette County Fair.
Next is Isabel. Oh.
The Fayette County Fair is an event that brings significant value to our community by bringing together people of all backgrounds, interests, and ages. In a shared celebration of local culture and traditions, for many, the fair is a cherished annual tradition that reflects the very heart of Fayette County. It is a time to connect with family and friends, meet neighbors, and celebrate the agricultural and artistic achievements that define our community. As we reflect on America's 250th anniversary this year, events like the Fayette County Fair continue to remind us that the values have shaped our country: hard work, unity, and pride in where we come from. Having had the opportunity to participate in the fair last year, I gained a deeper appreciation for what it truly represents. Participating in the Fayette County Fair Queen Contest was an incredible and meaningful experience that allowed me to grow in confidence while representing a tradition that brings our community together. I enjoyed being a part of the fair so much that it encouraged me to join the Junior Fair Board. This year, I helped put together the 250th anniversary blacksmithing event on Sunday from 12 to 4 in the Nemacolin Pavilion. What once felt like a beloved tradition became something much more meaningful, a living reflection of what our community's dedication, resilience, and pride. Through this next experience, I developed a greater understanding that make this fair possible, strengthening both my connection to the fair and my appreciation for its importance to our community. One of the fair's greatest strengths is its ability to promote and preserve our agricultural heritage. It provides local farmers and 4-H clubs with a platform to showcase their livestock, crops, and other products. These exhibits allow the community to better understand where their food comes from and what it takes to be a farmer. As a fourth-generation farmer, this tradition is deeply meaningful to me and my family. It reflects the same resilience and commitment that has been passed down through generations of Americans for 250 years. The 4-H livestock auction is a powerful highlight of the fair. It gives young exhibitors the opportunity to sell the animals they have raised with care, teaching responsibility, animal husbandry, and business skills. For buyers, it offers the chance to purchase fresh, homegrown meat directly from the 4-H members. Meat that is often healthier, more flavorful, and produced with high standards of care. In a time when many people are disconnected from their food sources, having access to this fresh, locally raised meat is incredibly valuable. It supports our young people, strengthens the local economy, and reconnects families with real, wholesome food right here in Fayette County. By engaging children and young adults through these programs, the fair helps ensure that these values and skills continue into the future. The Fayette County Fair also supports local artists, musicians, and entrepreneurs. From live performances and talent shows to artisan markets and food vendors, the fair gives individuals the opportunity to share their talents and contribute to the local economy. This spirit of creativity and entrepreneurship mirrors the foundation of our nation, where innovation and determination have always played a key role in the success. The fair gives local artists a sense of pride. It has encouraged economic growth by promoting local small business and artists. Beyond agriculture and business, the fair serves as a social hub that brings people together from all walks of life. Its lively atmosphere creates joy and strengthens community bonds. Whether it's enjoying carnival rides, tasting local cuisine, watching cowboys and cowgirls compete in the rodeo, attending the 4-H livestock auction, cheering at the tractor pools, or exploring special events like the blacksmithing demonstration, the fair truly offers something for everyone. It is an event that holds lasting memories for decades for all who attend. In many ways, it reflects the diversity and unity that define America itself. In conclusion, the Fayette County Fair is more than just an annual event. It is a celebration of our community, our heritage, and our shared future. In this landmark year of America's 250th anniversary, the fair stands as a reminder that the strength of our nation begins in communities like ours, where traditions are honored, connections are built, and pride is passed down from generation to the next. The Fayette County Fair is an essential part of our community in promoting agriculture, supporting local artists, and building social connections that will last long after the gates of the event close. Thank you for your time, and I hope to see you at our fair year and year again.
Okay, Caroline.
Thank you. Hi, guys. Good evening. My name's Caroline. And as you guys all know, tonight we were tasked with telling you guys why you should come to our fair. And well, I had a really hard time narrowing down my points as to why you should come to my fair, because I've had so many special memories here throughout the years. So I would like to invite you guys to indulge me for a moment and close your eyes. I would like you to imagine your favorite person or people. You finally get one day off from work and house chores, and you take that favorite person to the Fayette County Fair. It's a beautiful day when you walk through the main gates. First, you smell all of what our food vendors have to offer. You want to eat before you walk around, so you want to eat before you walk around, but you and your friends can't decide on one place to go. But that's okay, because here you can get Italian from Maryland's on Main, while your friend goes and gets chicken on a stick from the Asian Grill. You sit down at one of our benches to eat, when all of a sudden you see an oddly placed statue. You can't quite decide if he's real or not until he breaks character and scares the group of teenagers right next to him. You laugh so hard your face hurts, and you can feel tears in your eyes. And you think to yourself, man, I cannot remember the last time I laughed that hard. After you're done eating, you walk through the livestock barns. You see all of the animals, and some you see twice, because you can't quite decide which one is the favorite. But once you and your party come to a decision, you take a group selfie in front of it. A 4-H kid stops and asks you, hey, can I take a picture for you? And you say yes, because you've been meaning to get an updated picture of your whole family for ages. And it's always so hard to get everybody all in one place. So, with a satisfied stomach and camera roll, you move on to the carnival. You see the colorful flags and the bright lights on the Ferris wheel. You go to the scrambler first, and you and your friends fight over who's sitting on the inside versus who's sitting on the outside. Of course, you lose and end up on the outside, only slightly getting crushed, but you can't find it in you to care, because once again, you're smiling till your face hurts and feeling the breeze on your face, thinking how freeing this moment feels. After you've ridden all of the rides, having conquered the carnival, you move on to this family area. You're not quite sure what to expect at first, but the moment you see baby pigs dressed up in costumes, you're hooked. You knew right then and there you had to watch the Pigs Gone Wild race. The music came on and the pigs took off. One by one, they passed by. At the end of the race, You cheered the loudest, your pig won, and you got a free t-shirt that will live in your dresser for years to come. You look at the time and realize, oh no, the concert. You walk through the home ec building to get to the indoor arena, fully not intending to pay much attention to the exhibits. But something catches your eye. A hand-carved wooden chess set. Wow, you've never seen something so intricate before. And right next to it, a beautiful crocheted scarf. Hey, maybe you should pick up a new hobby when you get home. You really get thinking about how you can YouTube how to crochet and where you can buy yarn when your friend pulls on your arm. Oh no, the concert. You speed walk to the indoor arena where the headliner's set up and ready to go on. You and your people spend the next few hours singing and dancing your hearts out. Fast forward to the end of the concert. You are exhausted, but you still have one more stop. You have to get ice cream, of course. So you walk to Jackson's, still singing the chorus of the last song in your head. One last sweet treat for the road. You get in your car, and you look at the ice cream in your hand, and then at the free t-shirt, and then at the picture from the livestock barns. Lastly, you feel your sore face, and you look at your car full of all of your favorite people, and you think, man, I cannot wait to come back next year and do it all again. So, if you close your eyes, you can open them. My fair is a truly one-of-a-kind place, where this year we're celebrating 250 years of freedom, family, and PA fairs. Come on down to the Fayette County Fair, where you can spend quality time with your loved ones while making memories that you cannot make anywhere else. Thank you.
Our next contestant is Peyton.
My fair is more than rides and games and food. It's a celebration of community, of tradition, of the hardworking people who live agriculture every single day. It's where families, friends, neighbors, farmers, they all come together to make memories that will last a lifetime. So why should you come to my fair? Come for the thrill of the carnival, for food you'll talk about all year. Come cheer on our livestock exhibitors, kids who've poured months into caring for their animals. Come experience the event that makes our county a family. Come hear local performers, explore the exhibits, support our vendors. See the pride that makes this community what it is. There's something here for everyone, whether you're 5 or 95. It's where kids discover agriculture, where families reconnect, where traditions get passed on. And most importantly, when you're showing up, you're investing in our futures. Every ticket, every exhibit, every round of applause, it keeps the tradition alive for the next generation. So I'm inviting you personally. Come experience my fair. Bring your friends, your family. I promise you'll leave with great memories, a full stomach, and a deeper appreciation for the people who make this place special. Thank you. Oh, I didn't say it in the microphone.
Next is Kendra Smalley.
Good evening, everyone. If you've never experienced the magic of a summer night at the Fayette County Fairgrounds, then you're missing out on one of the best traditions our community has to offer. A county fair is more than just rides and games. It's a place where neighbors reconnect, families make memories, and our local pride shines the brightest. Every corner has something new to discover. This year, our fair has even greater significance as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary. For 2.5 centuries, our community has come together to honor the values of hard work, freedom, and community. Those same displays are right here at our county fair. Coming to the fair means supporting the heart of our community. Small businesses, local farmers, bakers, and crafters spend all year preparing their best work to share with us. When you walk through the livestock barns, taste homemade pies, or admire homemade quilts, then you're seeing the talent and dedication of the people right here in our area. Of course, the fair is also packed with exciting events and entertainment. This year, our visitors, oh my gosh. They can enjoy the action-packed rodeo, feel the excitement of the demolition derby, and laugh along with the unique talents of Hilby the German Juggle Boy. This year, we're also excited to announce a brand new fishing pond, giving families and children another great reason to spend time together at the fair. Fans of country and gospel music won't want to miss the legendary Oak Ridge Boys, while everyone is sure to enjoy the crowd favorite Pigs Gone Wild Racing Pigs. And no fair experience would be complete without the food. Whether you're craving a fair food classic or wanting to try something new, our fair got you covered. Make sure to stop by Almer's, Beck's Concessions, and the Steel Plate with many other fantastic vendors. From meals to sweet treats, we got you covered. The fair is also a place for pure, simple fun. From rides that light up the night sky to games that challenge your aim, we have something for everyone. Kids get their first taste of freedom on the carousel, teens meet up with their friends by the Ferris wheel, and adults rediscover what it's like to be carefree again. It's a place from kids to grandparents where everyone can find joy together. Beyond the entertainment, the fair brings us closer as neighbors. In a busy world where we often rush past one another, it gives us a chance to slow down, share stories, and reconnect with someone we haven't seen in years. Whether you're cheering at a tractor pull, clapping for a local band, or chatting with someone you haven't seen in years, these moments remind us we're a part of something bigger. So this year, come on out and be part of the excitement. Bring your friends, your family, and your appetite. Make memories under the lights, support our local talent, and celebrate the place we call home. As we honor 250 years of American history, let's also celebrate the traditions that unite us and the community spirit that keeps these traditions alive. Because when you come to the Fayette County Fair, you're not just attending an event. You're becoming part of a tradition that keeps our community strong and connected for the next 250 years. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you at the Fayette County Fair.
Okay, our final contestant this evening, Kendall.
Good evening, everyone. When people think of the Fayette County Fair, they often think of the rides, the delicious food, and the exciting entertainment. While all of those things are wonderful, the Fayette County Fair is so much more than that. It is a place where our community comes together to celebrate traditions, support local agriculture, and create memories that will last a lifetime. I would love for all of you to come and experience everything the Fayette County Fair has to offer, whether it's watching the livestock shows, cheering on your friends during competitions, exploring the local exhibit buildings like the 4-H building or home economics building, or even enjoying an incredible concert by the Oak Ridge Boys. There is truly something for everyone, from homemade baked goods and quilts to award-winning livestock and local talent. Our exhibits showcase the heart and hard work of our community. No trip to the fair is complete without visiting the Powers and Thomas Midway Entertainment Carnival. Whether you're riding the thrilling attractions, enjoying the classic family rides, trying your luck at games, or treating yourself to a cotton candy and fresh lemonade, the Midway is filled with fun, laughter, and excitement for fairgoers of all ages. If you're looking for even more excitement, our outdoor arena has plenty to offer, with tractor pulls, demolition derbies, rodeos, and motocross that will keep the crowd on the edge of their seats. Families with young children will love our family fun area, where you can enjoy the Pigs Gone Wild show, the First Bite fishing tank, and the Barnyard Petting Zoo, creating memories that children will never forget. And of course, you can't forget about the food. One of the best parts of the Fayette County Fair, in my opinion, is enjoying one of your favorite fair treats. Be sure to stop by Almer's for one of their famous hot sausages, or stop by the pie shop stand and grab a slice of pizza. Whether you're craving something sweet or savory, our food vendors have something that will satisfy everyone. The fair is also an opportunity to support small businesses, farmers, and volunteers and young people who dedicate countless hours to making it a success. Organizations like 4-H and FFA teach responsibility, leadership, and the importance of agriculture, and the fair gives them a chance to proudly showcase everything they have worked so hard to accomplish throughout the year. For me, the Fayette County Fair is more than just an event. It feels like home. It's a place where neighbors become friends, traditions are passed down from generation to generation, and people of all ages come together with smiles on their faces. Every visit brings new experiences while reminding us of the values that make our community so special. As we celebrate 250 years of freedom, family, and Pennsylvania fairs, I invite you to be a part of this special milestone. Come make memories, support local agriculture at our livestock auction, cheer on our exhibitors, enjoy the amazing entertainment, experience the excitement of the carnival, and discover everything that makes the Fayette County Fair so special. Together, let's celebrate our past, enjoy the present, and create memories that will last a lifetime. I hope to see each and every one of you at this year's fair. Thank you.
Okay, let's give these girls another round of applause for a great job. That's a lot to talk in front of all you. This is a packed house tonight. I laughed. I said 80% of you are here because you want to watch a queen contest, and the other 20% of you are here because it's air conditioned. So, okay, so this time we have, we're going to move on to our impromptu question, which Debbie will ask the impromptu question. And the impromptu, we always ask the outgoing fair queen to give us 3 questions. And then the committee takes those 3 and we pick one of the 3 to ask. So I asked Olivia, I says, give me 3 questions, and she gave me 10. So, which that's been my whole year with Olivia. I asked her to go to 5 events, she goes to 20. So we do have an impromptu question that nobody knows what it is. Olivia doesn't even know what we picked. So we chose those. So right now I need all of you girls, except for Summer, to go outside. Go outside in our soundproof entertainment out there. So while they are out there, we're going to get the chairs brought up on stage, because once they answer their impromptu, then they're just going to remain on stage. So we're going to get chairs brought up here. So while they're doing that, I have 3 very important people to introduce to you, and it is our 3 judges. So our first judge is Denise Lee. Denise was the 1989 Washington County Fair Queen and the 1990 Pennsylvania State Fair Queen. She is a proud coordinator of the West Alexander Fair Queen program for over 30 years and was a past Washington County Fair Queen coordinator for over 30 years. She spent her career empowering young people as a high school teacher for 28 years at McGuffey? Yes, McGuffey High School. She now runs and owns an international educational business serving over 72 countries on business education resources. She's a proud mom of 3 adult daughters and 2 grandchildren, and she lives with her husband, Mike, and their son in Pittsburgh. And she runs a very, very good program at the state competition in Hershey when we go every year. So thank you, Denise. Our next one, Sherry McMurray. Sherry lives on her husband's dairy farm, Twin Brook Farm, along with her 4 children and their family dog in 84 PA. She's been a school teacher with the Bentworth School District for 20 years and currently teaches 6th grade language arts. After school and throughout the summer, she coaches multiple cheerleading squads for Bentworth Youth Prep Squad. She and her family are involved in both the Washington County Ag Fair and the West Alley Fair. Both she and her daughter were former Washington County Fair Queens. And at the fair, her family exhibits Guernsey dairy cows, arts, crafts, and baked goods. She's also a 4-H leader and the coordinator for the Washington County Dairy Princess and Promotions Team. And this fall will bring new territory for Sherry and her husband as their 4th child heads to Penn State and they become empty nesters. So thank you, Sherry. Deanna Dorica resides in Derry, PA with her fiance, Ryan. She is employed as an intellectual property specialist at the law firm Buchanan, Ingersoll, and Rooney, where she provides expertise in intellectual property law. Additionally, Deanna serves as administrator for the Pittsburgh Intellectual Property Chapter of American Inns American Inns of Courts, contributing to the professional development of legal practitioners in the region. With an outstanding commitment to our community, she has been actively involved with the Dairy Township Ag Fair since its relocation to her personal farm outside of New Dairy in 1986. For the past 15 years, she's dedicated herself to coordinating the Dairy Township Ag Fair Queen program, fostering leadership and community spirit among local youth. So thank you three ladies very much for being here this evening, all day, and doing this, judging our contest. Okay, so now next, Debbie will come up, and do you have your question? Yes. Yeah, Debbie gave me the question, and I don't know where it's at. Okay, so Debbie's going to come up and read their impromptu question to each of them, and then they will remain on stage. Yes, how this goes, we will show them the question. They will read it themselves, not out loud, but just to themselves, and then Debbie will ask them the question twice. So that gives them a little bit of time to, to take the question and to grasp it before they have to answer it.
And I have to tell you, we're over here chuckling because the girls outside said, how long is this question? Because all of this, they didn't know what we were doing in here. We didn't know that we were introducing the judges. And my goodness, that question must be really long. So contestant number 1, I'm going to let her read it. I'm going to read it twice. Take your time. Okay, I'm going to read it twice to give her a couple seconds to think. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? Once again, if Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
I would take him first, probably to the art exhibit because it showcases all the hard work that a lot of the people here put on throughout the year. And just overall, just a great experience to get to see what all of the amazing people can create with just their imagination.
Thank you. Contestant number 2. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to read the question to yourself, and then I'll read it a couple times, so give you a little bit of time to think. Okay, did you read it? Okay. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding would come to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
If Mr. Redding were to come to the Fayette County Fair, the first place I would take him would be the exhibit barns. I would take him there because I feel like the artwork and all the crafts that are made by the people in the county really showcases who we are and the talent and intelligence we are full of.
Contestant number 3. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to read to yourself the question, and then I'm going to read it twice to you to give you a little bit of time to think. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
I would first take him to the indoor arena. Most people, I assume, might say the barns because all the animals are there. But I'm saying the indoor arena because that's where all the magic happens. That's where every moment you've spent all year working hard with your animals shows off and you get recognized for everything that you've done year-round.
Contestant number 4. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to read it to yourself. And now I'm going to read it twice to give you a little bit of time to think. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
If Russell Redding would come to our fair, I would take him to the blacksmithing event this Sunday, as well as the auction for livestock to showcase him not only the agricultural history of our fair, but the community coming together.
Contestant number 5. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to read it yourself. And now I'm going to read it twice, so you've got a little bit of time to think. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
I would take him to a livestock barn, but not on any day. I would take him to a livestock barn on show day, because on show day you get to see where our youth put all of their hard work into their animals. You get to see how much they care about their animals, and then hopefully that makes him think of how great Fayette County Fair is for the future of our agriculture. Thank you.
Contestant number 6. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to read it to yourself. And then I'm going to read it twice just to give you a little bit of time to think about it. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
I would wait till midday to take him through the barns, because I feel like that's when everybody's out, everybody's active with their animals, and I think that it would definitely show him how interactive everyone is in the fair with everyone that's not involved in the fair.
Contestant number 7. Okay, I'm going to give you a chance to read it to yourself. And I'm going to read it to you twice, so you have a little bit of time to think. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture, Russell Redding, came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
I think I would take him through all of the livestock farms, the dairy cows, the dairy goats, and all the market animals, to show him all of the incredible work that every single kid that has livestock has put into these animals. Because I know that it takes a lot to put into these animals.
And contestant number 8, I'm going to let you read it to yourself. And then I'm going to read it twice, so you have a little bit of time to think. If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why? If Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture Russell Redding came to our fair, where would you take him first and why?
If the Pennsylvania Secretary of Agriculture came to my fair, I would take him first to all of the animal exhibits to showcase all of our 4-H'ers' hard work in. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Thank you.
Good job, ladies. Very good job. Let's give them another round for that. Okay, so before we dismiss the judges, which is going to be here in a second, well, while we're dismissing them, we would like to have all of the visiting past queens, please, line up over here. We're going to have to ask you all to move over this direction, please. We'd like to line all of them up over there, if you would. Okay, so now we're going to dismiss the judges to go back and do what they need to do. We kept the kitchen very hot, hoping that it won't take you that long. So instead of turning the air on in there, we kept it hot and, sticky so that you can do this quickly. Okay, so while they're doing that, I would like to, while this is happening, getting them all lined up. A lot of these past queens haven't seen each other in many, many, many years, so this is fun to have them all back and reuniting. So we have some visiting royalty that I want to introduce you to. I have this not in the order that you're setting in, but we're just going to, do it the way that I have it here. Washington County Fair Queen, the Fair Queen and the Fair Princess. Westmoreland County Fair Queen and Princess, and first runner-up. Derry Township Ag Fair Queen. Somerset County Fair Queen and second alternate. Our Miss Cool Queen. Greene County Fair Queen, Princess and Junior Princess. Jacktown Fair Queen. Miss Rain Day. Junior Miss Raindrop. West Alexander Fair Princess and Fair Queen. Is there anybody that I missed? No? Thank you, ladies, very much for coming. We appreciate you traveling. Thank you so much. So before we hear from Olivia, we're going to invite the State Queen up, and she's going to introduce herself. She's from Lebanon County. She just won the title in Hershey this year. So she's going to introduce herself and tell you a little bit about herself and how she's been doing so far.
Well, hello, everybody. It's great to see everybody out here today supporting these wonderful young women. They've done a fantastic job with their speeches, introducing themselves, and their impromptu questions. So I think we should give them all another round of applause. Like Charlotte said, my name is Olivia, and I'm the 2026 Pennsylvania State Fair Queen. I'm from Lebanon County, but today I got to come out to Fayette County and see what your guys' fair is all about. And these girls have been amazing. They've told me all about their fair week. Every time I've talked to them, they tell me a new event. And I just have so many amazing impressions of all of them. They've done such a great job showing what Fayette County Fair is all about. So I really appreciate you guys introducing me to that. This is actually my 5th fair that I've been able to visit this summer as a part of the Pennsylvania State Fair Queen title. And it's been really cool to be going around to all these different fairs. Next month, I'm actually traveling to 25 different fairs. So this is just the beginning, but I really appreciate the ability to be able to go around and do this. So thank you girls so much for being so hospitable today. Olivia, congratulations on an amazing year. It's been such a privilege to get to know you and see everything amazing that you've been able to do with this title. So congratulations and good luck to all the contestants up here. And thank you guys so much for coming out to support this amazing program. It really is such a special thing. So thank you.
For you, so thank you for coming. You're welcome. Thank you, sweetie. Oops, sorry. Thank you. Okay, so before we do have Olivia come up, I do want to recognize our sponsors and donors for this contest. We have a lot of people that are very, very kind and generous to us, and we would like to acknowledge them. The contest is sponsored every year by Radcliffe Martin Law, and we appreciate them. So some of the people that you see, all these beautiful gifts down here, and the things that you see around here, people are just so very generous. Froggy 94.9, Pickle 99.3, WMBS, TM Livestock Transportation, Tony DiCarlo, Somerset Trust Company, Penn West California College, they gave a scholarship. Powers Midway Entertainment also gives a scholarship. RB Arena, Randy Breakdown provided the horse and buggy ride for the queen and the 2 queens and the princess. Neubauer's Flowers, these beautiful flowers that the girls get, the flower arrangements for the judges, they provide those. Myers Catering and Decorating fed everybody all day. Walnut Hill Miniature Golf, Mary Kay, Medved Hat Bar, Idlewild and Soak Zone, Abby's Golden Gems, O'Shoot Photography, Cactus Creek Leatherwork, Lynn's Dairy Queen, Alyssa Regola, the Balloon Arch. She did a beautiful job with that. She's a past 4-H member. She does this for us every year. Ten Valley Farm, Rose Joseph, Candle Hut Media, State Theater Center for the Arts, Main Street Theater Company, Living Treasures, May's Country Store, Mountain Mama Design, Elizabeth, Beverly Diamond, Spa Faces, Bud Murphy's, Harmony Spa, GHP, which is Dry Rose Hoagies and Pierogies, the Fayette County Fair, and the 2025 Fayette County Fair Princess Caroline Smith and 2025 Fayette County Fair Queen Olivia Love. So they donated all the gifts and prizes that you see today. So we appreciate them and thank them very much. So at this time, I would like for Olivia to come up now and give her, I don't know, she told me she's not going anywhere, so I guess give her kind of farewell speech.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Olivia Love, and for the past year, I've had the honor of serving as the 2025 Fayette County Fair Queen. I promised myself I wouldn't cry yet. If you would have asked 3-year-old me showing my largest cow in Pee Wee showmanship if she knew she would be Fair Queen one day, I'm sure she would have disagreed with you. My journey in this organization started with a Facebook message to Charlotte that said, "Hi Charlotte, I heard tonight you needed people to run for Fair Queen. I was wondering what the application looked like and what the requirements were for the position." That one text truly changed my life in the best way possible. When I decided to run a second time, it was my mission to pour my heart and soul into everything I did during the contest, and after waiting 40 minutes for the judges to make a decision, they called my name. I was in shock, and it almost didn't feel real. Standing there, hugging the outgoing queen, seeing my mom smiling over her shoulder was a moment I'll never forget. From that moment on came the remaining 9 days of the Fayette County Fair. early mornings at livestock shows fueled by Amy Love Duncan runs, and a very hot Meet the Queen day with little kids admiring the sparkles from my crown. Each day was filled with new memories, new friendships, and new experiences. The market livestock shows came and went, and being in the atmosphere on those nights was a thrill. The adrenaline rush that the market shows give off is fuel. And nothing was more special than getting to stand in the ring with my brother as he showed his 4-H steer, a project I watched him pour hours of work into. People often ask what my favorite memories from the fair are, and with a few words, I can give you the answer. Water fight night. Following the steer show Wednesday, and after the crown and sash came off, I was all ready to climb into bed. I heard commotion from below the dairy barn and went to go check it out. It was at that point I noticed a soaking wet group of 4-H'ers running through barns, my brother Nick included. I had no intention of joining and was content to watch from afar. But friends had other plans, and no sooner I heard, "Someone get the queen is dry." I ended up with a bucket of ice cold water dumped on my head. That was you, Harper. And for the rest of my life, that will go down as my favorite fair memory. The week wasn't complete without some royal visits. I got to see Faith Ely, the 2024 Washington County Fair Queen, Addison Orndorff, the 2025 Greene County Fair Mini Princess, the 2025 Greene County Fair Queen Courtney Main, the 2024 Pennsylvania Bituminous Coal Queen Ava Smith, and the 2025 Miss Jacktown Fair Queen Madison Burns. These girls brought great memories and fun nights at the fair. Throughout the week, my trash sash and I collected signatures and got to meet a plethora of amazing people, like the Clarks, Lee Greenwood, and our headliner, John Morgan. Those nights of meeting these incredibly talented people were amazing, and the talent they have is admirable. Thursday night was full of fun. Nick and I, along with our cows Tipsy and Snugget, helped Elizabeth and Emmeline learn how to show dairy cows. I'm still working on bringing them over to the dairy side. I also had a very special visit from my college roommates Emily and McKenna, who drove over an hour to come visit me at my fair, making memories that will be carried with me forever. Fair Week came to a bittersweet close, but at the end of Fair Week meant that I got to travel and see all sorts of different kinds of fairs. I was able to attend the Dawson Grange Fair and watch my friend Lexi be crowned. Caroline and I went to Greene County on rodeo night and got to watch some of their shows. We went to the Washington County Fair and watched Queen Charlotte be crowned. Westmoreland came and Miss Ella was crowned Fair Queen. My mom and I also took the trip to the land of milk and maple and watched Joe Jeski win the title of Diamond Jubilee Fair Queen. And Somerset is also where I met my fellow F Fair Queens, Regan and Lainey, and the three of us were inseparable in Hershey. Caroline and I also got to sell 50-50 at the Bullskin Fair Rodeo, and we had a blast visiting other fairs. Following fairs and festivals came several dinners around the county that celebrate our fair and local agriculture. October meant Fair Queen Advocacy Day, so my mom and I loaded up at 4 a.m. to head to the Capitol, and we had an amazing time. Representative Krupa gave me the most amazing tour of the House floor, and we got to speak on all things Fayette County, which I'm pretty sure is our favorite thing to do. I got to catch up with my amazing friend Lauren, the 2025 Clearfield County Fair Queen, as we got to spend the whole day together. Advocacy Day was also where I got to meet another really great queen friend of mine, Madison Cousins from the Dayton Fair. Once November was on, Christmas was on, or once November came, Christmas was on. We hit the Uniontown Christmas Parade with Randy Breakiron, who I think needed his own float. Pretty famous. December arriving meant Hershey was around the corner. When January arrived, Charlotte, my mom, and I drove out to Hershey Lodge and began the weekend of a lifetime. I gave my onstage introduction, had my interview, and gave my speech. And if you know me, you know it was a full family affair. My dad was out there as a trade show participant. Having the opportunity to see all aspects of the convention was eye-opening. Saturday came, and with that came the snow. My amazing brother sadly wasn't able to make it out because of the snowstorm that was headed for the lodge. People often ask me what my favorite memory from the state contest was. It wasn't the coronation. It was after my speech. I gave my speech and watched as my fair board had tears in their eyes. I will never forget leaving the room and getting hugged by every single person that was there to support me. The love and encouragement is something that I have carried with me ever since. I was fortunate enough to watch two amazing women be crowned the 2026 PA Fair Queen and Alternate, Olivia Morrissey and Rory Jones, two young women whose kindness I carried with me the whole time at States. Following the convention, things slowed down. There were a few dinners, and once spring came, we hit the ground running again. Ag Fest, where we got to talk to over 800 kids about Fayette County agriculture, Wild About Nature, the Jimmy Hoke Memorial Rodeo, Representative Krupa's Veteran Appreciation Breakfast, where I sang the national anthem, the Hopwood Pike Days Parade, the Smithfield Memorial Day Parade, which, fun fact, I actually got to go on a fire call, the press luncheon, and so much more. I got to attend the 2026 Dairy Fair Queen contest, where I watched Victoria Tumulty prove my Uncle Eric right by winning back-to-back with her sister, and Becky being back-to-back Fair Queen mom. This year has been transformative for me. If you would have met me 5 years ago, I was the most shy, in my shell possible person. Throughout this organization, I have become someone who will stop and talk to you about absolutely anything. So if you could do me a favor, this would be fantastic. If you are a contestant for this year's Fair Queen, can you please stand up? If you are a visiting Fair Queen, please stand up. If you are involved in agriculture or 4-H, please stand up. If you came through the gates of the Fayette County Fair tonight for tonight's pageant, please stand up. If you came through the gates of the Fayette County Fair, please stand up. Now look around and take it all in. You are the reason that I have the opportunity to be the Fayette County Fair Queen. The people who come to this fair support our youth and push to keep growing this fair alive. Give yourselves a round of applause because you truly deserve a standing ovation. I would be remiss if I didn't thank some very important people. To Elizabeth, thank you for going everywhere with Caroline and I and acting as our personal security. You rode to fairs over an hour away just to hang out with your favorite royal duo. To Elizabeth and Debbie, thank you for your unwavering support and dedication. I would not be able to do what I do without you. To the 2025 judges, thank you for seeing me as the best choice for the job. Every day, I'm honored by your faith in me. To my fair board, thank you. Thank you for your never-ending support and faith in me. I will never forget the kindness and the love you have for me. It was a pleasure to get to know you and to work with you, and I hope that you will always remember me and the love that I have for this fair. To my dad, thank you for helping me with everything. Thank you for clipping my cows for me during the fair. Thank you for sitting with my animals while I was on duty. Thank you for leaving work to come watch me compete for Fair Queen. Thank you for crying during my speech, and thank you for loving me and supporting me in only a way my dad could. To Nick, thank you for driving me in parades, picking me up from the fairgrounds, going along with my crazy ideas. Thank you for being so fantastic and helpful during the fair, even if I woke you up at 6 a.m. to help me feed, milk, and wash cows. The love and gratefulness I have for you is unmatched. To Caroline, my princess, you are truly something special. While we navigated these titles together, we're leaving with an even better thing: friendship. Thank you for going along with my crazy plans, believing in me, telling me exactly how it is, making me laugh to the point I almost cry. Thank you for being you. I don't know what I would have done without you by my side. Our friendship is truly something I will carry with me and treasure. May country roads take you home, but you'll always be my sweet Caroline. To Charlotte, thank you. You are by far the best coordinator a girl could ask for. From riding with me to fairs to helping calm me down in Hershey, your support is truly unmatched. The memories I have made with you are some that hold a very special place in my heart forever. I will miss our weekly phone calls to catch up, so you better still call me. I will miss our run-ins at the fair during an event. I will miss just hanging out as a queen and coordinator. You are an unbeaten coordinator, and I'm truly blessed to call you mine. I love you and will continue to steal Myers brownies for years to come. To my mom, thank you. I would not be on this stage without you. Thank you for throwing lemons at me while you listened to my speech a million times. Thank you for turning the music up and down when I practiced in the car. Thank you for making me start from random points. Thank you for asking me a million interview questions. Thank you for buying me a million dresses when I've already had more than enough. Thank you for being my parade driver, Fair Queen contest buddy, milkshake companion, best friend, and more. If you know me, you know my mom, because I talk about her in rooms she's not in all the time. Her support and dedication to me and all the things I do has never gone unnoticed. I appreciate all that you've done for me, and I love you more. Thank you to everyone who has supported me in this role. I cannot wait to see what's next as I navigate the next upcoming stages of my life. To the next queen, take it all in, say yes to everything, make memories that will last a lifetime. You will be so many people, and you will be a role model for so many young girls. A year ago, people told me this year would fly by, and they were right. Take pictures, laugh, but as Tim McGraw says, always stay humble and kind. Thank you, and may you all feel as loved as I do.
How about her? I just love her. Isn't she great? When she walked in today and she had this in her hand and she said, "There's my farewell speech," I was like, oh my God. Funny thing about it, when she went like this, I watched your faces and some of you were like, oh my God. This was a good joke. One thing about her, when it was time to register her for Hershey, this is probably one of the funniest things. I registered her room for Hershey, and one of the gentlemen that's in charge of the queen rooms, he called me and he said, "Charlotte, we have a problem." He said, "We have 2 rooms under this name," because you have to put it under the parents' name because they're underage. We have 2 rooms under this name. He said, her dad registered like back in September, like they're really confident she was going to win your contest. That was even before September. It was like June. He said they were really confident she was going to win your contest. They already have a room in Hershey. Well, her dad's out in Hershey for his company, Full Pool Productions, so he had already rented his room, and they didn't realize that room that he rented had nothing to do with her. But they were just thinking that they were really confident. I said, no, that's not how it is. So we laughed about that for a long time. So, okay, so now what we're going to do, give me the ultimate envelope. We're going to announce congeniality and the princess first, and then we're going to have all of the former Fair Queens with celebrating America 250 in the past. I asked this year, and being the fact that we are celebrating 40 years of Fair Queens, I asked all the queens to come back this year and celebrate with us. We do have a good bit of them here with us tonight, and I'm so excited that the ones that did come, and we're asking them to help us in crowning the queen. So they're going to line up here. Wait till we do the congeniality and princess first, then we're going to have them come up and line up. So our Miss Congeniality this year is Lydia Gary. And Lydia was chosen amongst the other contestants as the Miss Congeniality. So congratulations, Lydia. Our 2026 Fayette County Fair Princess is Miss Olivia Eicher. At this time, if I can have all of the past queens come up and line up, please. Oh, first, we started this tradition a while ago, too. The princess, the outgoing princess mom, Queen, where's Olivia's mom at? Mom Eicher, where are you at? Okay, we need you up here. 1 second, please. The outgoing princess mom pins the new princess mom, because you are just as important as what your daughter is for this next year. So we need you to come up on the stage here for a minute. Now, I did say this to the girls. Once we have the queen crowned, please, mom and dad, families, don't run the stage just yet. We have, like Jamie, and we have newspapers. We have people here that need to get some pictures taken first before we do this. So, congratulations, Olivia. So with bringing back the past queens, we thought that I asked them to they're going to announce, I'm going to pass the crown down to Gretchen. She has the crown. I'm going to pass the microphone. We asked them to announce the year that they were queen, and one fun fact, their name obviously, and one fun fact about the year that they were crowned. So our very first queen was in 1986. She's not here tonight. And so it was 1986, and it was under the direction of board president at that time, Roland Herring. The first Fair Queen contest was held. Rick and Sandy Allen were the first queen coordinators. There were 6 contestants, and the first queen, her name is Michelle Hayes, which is now Michelle Plissy. She was from Dawson. Michelle could not be here tonight because, ironically, she is on vacation in Iceland. Poor thing. So, so she chose Iceland over us. I don't know why. But so a fun fact about 1986 when the first queen was crowned, the cost to get into the Fayette County Fair was $4. $5 if you wanted to ride the carnival. So there was $4 and $5 for the carnival rides. And also, anybody that's ever been familiar with a people mover that was out in the parking lot, the big thing that you could get on and it would come pick you up at your vehicles and bring you into the fair, it was first introduced in 1986. So we're going to pass this down now, starting with Gretchen, and she's going to announce her name, the year she was queen, and a fun fact about that year, and then we'll get it up to Haley, which will give it to Olivia.
Thank you, Charlotte, for having us all back. This is really cool. We get to see each other again. I was the 1988 Fayette County Fair Queen, Gretchen Grubbs Bellin. Probably the one cool thing that I remember, and I looked up just to make sure, about the fair when I was queen, it was the first year that they had the apple pie baking contest. It was 1988.
We'll be passing it down. Good evening. I'm Andrea Keller-Hibbs, and I was the 1989 Fayette County Fair Queen. And I say this every time I go anywhere, but what is the most memorable thing from my fair that year was that I met my husband at the pig show, and we have been married 35 years this year.
My name is Kimberly Tuttle Reynolds, and I was the Fair Queen in 1990. At the time, I was the youngest girl ever crowned Fair Queen. I was a couple months after my 16th birthday. And the only thing I really remember about that year, other than that was a drought, was that the little girl who won Reserve Champion Supreme Showman jumped up and down so hard I couldn't even hug her.
Well, hello, everyone. We made a big jump there. My name is Kelly Webster Victor. I was crowned the 1994 Fayette County Fair Queen. I sing, and I've probably sang the national anthem here 100 times since 1994. But Charlie Daniels was here that year, and so that is probably one of my most memorable things from that year was that I got to sing the national anthem alongside Charlie Daniels. It was a really cool experience.
Good evening. My name is Christy Griffith Wolf. I was the 1995 Fayette County Fair Queen. It was hard to come up with something different for the fair or something unique because I think our fair has so many traditions and it's still so special. But for my year, Confederate Railroad and Patty Loveless was the entertainment, yes. And I do want to say that there was another Christy who hung out with me for 10 days who eventually became a fair queen herself. And so we just had an absolute blast together and still friends today.
Hello, I'm Michelle Griffith Mace. I was the 1997 queen, and I'm actually sister to Christy Griffith. So we were the first set of sisters to become queen. And my fun fact for the 97 fair, we had Diamond Rio and Billy Ray Cyrus performing in the indoor arena.
Hello, I'm Trisha Gallagher Franzik, and I was the queen for 1998. And along with them, a lot of the entertainment got started that year. It was the first time we had the Family Fun Night that was actually held and began in 1998. We also had the musical acts Trace Adkins, who I got to eat dinner with, which was pretty fancy, and Kenny Chesney. It was his last year on his fair circuit, so I'm the reason he's big.
I'm Raylyn Regula. I was the 1999 Fayette County Fair Queen. So the entertainment for our year was Wade Hayes and Terry Clark. And one of my favorite foods, it's an oldie but a goodie, was the charro grilled chicken from the Fort Necessities Lion Club. So I'm sure y'all remember that. We certainly miss it today. So.
I'm Christy Regula. I was the 2002 Fair Queen. Interestingly enough, I was crowned Fair Queen by my cousin, Megan Regula, who wasn't able to be here tonight. So that was a really fun experience. And the entertainment my year was Lone Star. If you remember the song, Baby I'm Amazed by You, that was who was the big entertainment.
Good evening, I'm Christy Rooker Harper. I served as the 2004 Fayette County Fair Queen, and I had the honor of serving during our 50th anniversary. So it was a really special year. And then I also had the opportunity to represent Pennsylvania the following year as the 2005 State Fair Queen.
My name is Rebecca Capoza. I was the 2008 Fayette County Fair Queen. I remember I got to meet and introduce Lady Antebellum that year at their concert right before they got big. And I believe it was the first year we sold beer in the outdoor arena, which was a big controversy, but it went well.
Hey everybody, my name's Gabrielle Minnick. I was your 2009 Fayette County Fair Queen. And for my fun fact, we got a new roof over the bleachers in the outdoor arena and new bleachers, which would be considered the north side of the arena.
I'm Elizabeth May. I was your 2012 Fayette County Fair Queen. Fun fact from my year, if anybody knows, we now have a storm alarm, weather alert that goes off at the fair. I had it go off my year, and we are the only year it ever happened.
Okay, so I was not the Fair Queen twice. However, my daughter, Blake Victor, was the 2017 Fayette County Fair Queen. I'm still so emotional about that. But I did ask her what her favorite part of the fair was, and I think the first thing she told me was she got to eat free gyros for the whole time. But she also did get to meet Luke Combs that year, and that was the year right before he had just come out with like a song that would have made him popular and blew up after that. So she was very excited about that.
Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Wolf and I was the 2019 Fayette County Fair Queen. And my fun fact is I was actually able to serve for 2 years due to the pandemic. Since we had to cancel our pageant. My princess and I, Trudy Diamond, got to serve and it was kind of special.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Danica Martin. I was the 2023 Fayette County Fair Queen, and I think my fun fact was that I got to introduce Twitty and Lynn, their grandchildren, and got to meet them, and they were really lovely people.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Haley Bill, and I had served as your 2024 Fayette County Fair Queen. And my fun fact is in 2024, the Fayette County Fair opened its gates to over 100,000 community members.
Hi everyone, as you just heard, I'm Olivia Love. My fun fact is I was the last Fair Queen to get to walk through the old small species barns. The demolition for the new ones started the day after the fair ended, so yeah, but for the very last time, I am Olivia Love, your 2025 Fayette County Fair Queen.
Oh, thank you, ladies, so much. This is great. I could cry. I'm so glad you guys all came back. Wasn't it some fun information to hear? You know, all of the country stars that everybody got to meet. You know, see, you get to meet country stars, Oak Ridge boys. You know who the Oak Ridge boys are? No, they have no idea. They have no idea who they're. But yes, this was great. Listen, Christy was our only state fair queen. The only one we've had. So like I fight really hard every year. I want another one, but Christy managed to do that in 2005 for us. And then COVID Queen is what we called her. So, and that was like a bad situation, but a good situation, that we made it work. So, okay, at this time, we're going to announce our new Fair Queen. And we do ask that you queens right here stick around because we would like to have a picture with all of you with the new queen, okay? So, ladies, you ready? Would you like to stand up, please? So, your 2026 Fayette County Fair Queen is Miss Caroline Smith. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Enjoy the rest of your fair. It's hard to believe it's here already. And please stick around for some pictures. But please enjoy the rest of your fair. Tomorrow night, everybody come to the rodeo. Thank you.